Hello everybody, welcome to this new series which I'm going to be making called Questionable Gym. A very intriguing title. It gets you interested right off the bat, so I thought it would be perfect for this. I am essentially going to be answering questions that have been given to me through comments and by people in real life. So if you can't stand talking to me in person, then hopefully interacting with you in this way will be better instead, because if you can't stand me talking, you can simply pause the video and I will stop talking. But anyway, I'm really excited for this, so let's see what the questions are. Obviously, with the show being called Questionable Gym, the first question is, name something questionable you have done. And the first answer that comes to mind for that is a long walk to my workplace. A 10-mile long walk because I had no one to take me and I couldn't afford a taxi, so my last alternative was to walk. Not the best thing to do and certainly questionable, but I made it and I got the entire day's worth of work done, so they better have appreciated me for that. What's your favourite video you've ever made? At this moment, I would have to say my favourite video I've made is probably the town shopping video, which featured me going around the sights of Cheltenham, doing a bit of shopping and seeing some other cool sights. What's one thing you've learnt in the past year? That problematic people are not worth your time and energy. You collect a lot of Lego. What sets are your favourite from the last year? Right, now my favourite Lego sets from 2023, I would say, are the Up set and the Nova's Bedroom set from Lego Friends. Those two sets are very cool and I've got them featured in some animations I'm making. The last year, 2022, my favourite set is definitely the Lego Friends Art Studio. All three of these sets are available to buy right now, so go onto a Lego shop at home and buy them for yourselves. Name a bad habit of yours. Well, one would be the fact that I eat way too much chocolate, and that's probably going to cost me in the long run, or even the short run if I don't stop soon. It's a really bad habit. Which is your favourite Bizarre Battles episode? I absolutely love the fact that we were able to make that whole series a reality in the first place. I think 31 episodes was way more than we thought we were ever going to film for that. My favourite has got to be the Try Not to Laugh rematch, which is episode 16. It's the only video where I attempt to make people laugh, and I think the whole video turned out to be pretty good.
Look this way, boy! What the fuck is that? That's some crisps!
What is the craziest item you own? I would say probably a legitimate UK traffic light. 2 of them, in fact. Yep, that's not a joke. I legitimately have 2 traffic light heads that were previously used and then rewired to be lights inside a house or a man cave. They have switches on the back and you can program them to work in any way you like, where you have all the lights on at the same time, or the standard system with red, amber, green, amber, red. There's so much you can do with them, although they're very heavy and really, really big. So, yeah. I don't know if it was worth getting them, but to see them in the house was very surreal. I bought something insane off of eBay. A genuine UK traffic light. Let's see it work. Here we go. Seriously, although they look really cool, they're a pain in the butt to move. They're so heavy. Oh. What is one thing you've painted recently? There's a ghost in here. What is one thing you've painted recently? My most recent art piece was this acrylic painting of an ice cream guy getting jump scared by a hula girl. This was actually for an art exhibition I did quite a few weeks back now, and it was actually based on an old animation that I made a few years ago, which I still have uploaded and you can check out if you like. Do you think you talk a bit too much? Well, seeing as you're not the only person to ask me that question, I think there's a very high chance that I do. Sadly. How old are you? I'm currently 23 years old, born in the year 2000. What other hobby have you had besides Lego? My first ever hobby before Lego was actually collecting Hot Wheels cars. I was very into cars and racing, and I was fascinated by the paint jobs, the wheels, the designs, the shapes, all of that. I really enjoyed them as a kid, and I ended up buying lots. I ended up asking for them all the time, and recently I still buy a few Hot Wheels cars for the design and to sometimes use them in my artworks. My favourite 3 models would have to be Cockney Cab 2, the Chevy Silverado, the Art Cars edition, and the Aeroflash model. Your head seems to come up with some weird sayings. Do you have one you want to share with us? Hashtag James Many Sayings. Well, I've got one for you. Don't be consumed by garbage. And I don't just mean rubbish takes from other people. I don't just mean literal garbage. But I mean unnecessary information that clutters your head. Just things that have no necessary meaning. They're just things that are in the way. Anything that holds you back in life or slows you down is garbage. And you don't need that in your life. So don't be consumed by garbage. Now that we've reached the end, I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for watching Questionable Jim, and I will see you all again soon.